Hey guys, I have this lamp plugged in this time, so hopefully the lighting is somewhat better. It's probably not that much better, but I still don't have a tripod. That should be here Friday, 2 days from now. So when I was packing to come to college, I tried really hard not to bring a lot of junk. I wanted to make sure that most of the stuff I brought I would use. That being said, I did bring some stuff that really has no use. Granted, I left most of my room is full of books, and I managed to only bring like 2 or 3 books that I've read before, but some of the stuff here is stuff that I absolutely don't need, and I'm gonna go through things that I brought to college that are basically useless, but I have here anyway. First of all, I just want to mention this bracelet, this friendship bracelet, that my sister bought this in Florida. She bought me one and my cousin Danielle one when we went down there for Brooke Adele's wedding, like a month ago now, and I thought, and I couldn't find it. Like, once we were driving home and I realized I had no clue where it was and I never found it, and then one of the bags I used to bring stuff with me to college was also a bag that I took to Florida, and I found it in the bottom of the bag like the first day here. So I have this now after not having it for a few weeks. First of all, I'm going to show over here. I brought this is a snowy owl stuffed animal. My cousin Teresa got this for me, I think, when I was in her wedding. So it's like 4 years old because it's a snowy owl, which is my favorite animal, and I named it Hedwig, of course, even though it's not a Harry Potter plushie, but it's like one of those things where you got to name like a star with it, and a star is in Andromeda because of Harry Potter. But it's not really, like, it's not even a real star thing, you know, but yeah. And then I brought a second stuffed animal. It's kind of actually funny how many stuffed animals I have at home, even though I don't do anything with them, and most of them are in boxes. But I brought my pygmy puff that I got from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. His name is Arnold, because Jenny's is named Arnold. I'm so original with names. But Jenny has a pink one, and they had pink and they had purple, and purple is my favorite color, so I chose purple, but I still named him Arnold. And then up here, this is on my desk. I think I've shown this in like room tours and stuff before, but my dad made this. It's like Harry Potter, and it's written really small, which is kind of like the point, but it says the fallen heroes, and then it has everyone who, not everyone who died in the Harry Potter series, but most of the like main people on Harry's side. I have a picture of me and my brother and sister, this picture frame from my room, and then that one, which I moved because it was over here where Hedwig is, and Hedwig was over here, but I kept knocking it over and it's glass, and I really didn't want it to break, so I moved it back here where it's less likely to get knocked over. Also, that calendar back there was on my wall. I've always had wall calendars for like, I don't know how long, a long time. But I stopped using them at some point when I started using a planner, but I still kept it on my wall, and so I brought it with me even though it's basically useless. And then that dry erase board over there my mom bought, but I really have no use for a dry erase board, so I've just been writing random quotes on it and stuff. I also bought these bracelets, which I rarely wear, but I brought them anyway, and these were like the only jewelry I have, but I asked my mom to bring my mail my Deathly Hallows necklace because I really want it now that I'm away from home. I also have hair ties, even though with how short my hair is now, I like never tie it back because I can't really put it in a ponytail right now, but I have these anyway. And then some of these my mom put in desk stuff in, but then I have like random other ones and I have no idea what I'm going to do with those. This is where I put all of my books and DVDs. My Kindle is in, my Kindle's somewhere else, and it's like over by my desk, but I don't think I have any books over there other than textbooks. My textbooks aren't down here, of course, but I arranged all my DVDs. Obviously, I've watched like all of these before, except I haven't gotten through season 2 of Little House, and I haven't watched this version of Harry Potter. I have all of the Harry Potter Ultimate Editions that are out, and then I obviously have like the first editions of them, and I haven't watched the Ultimate Editions yet, but I wanted to bring at least one Harry Potter movie with me, and I decided to bring the first one because I brought Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 also, and this one, oh god, this one is also turned around. But the Ultimate Editions for these aren't out yet, but I brought those, that was a last minute decision, but I decided to bring the Ultimate Edition, which I haven't watched yet, but all the other DVDs here, well, I haven't actually watched this yet either, but I've seen all the Friends, and so I've watched all of these and everything. Oh, and I have Twilight and Rent and I brought episode 1. Now, I should defend myself on why I have episode 1. The Star Wars DVDs are like my family's DVDs. Like, I think all of the other DVDs here are specifically mine, whereas this one is my family's. But it was in my room when I was packing, and I just saw it, and so I grabbed it because I figured I might want to watch Star Wars. So it's the only DVD here that isn't like actually mine. But that's why I have episode 1 too, because it was just there, so I grabbed it at the last minute. And then these are all books that I need to read. Well, these are the Chronicles of Narnia, and I've read 3 of these now. I need to read these 4. So, I brought the whole set, and these are actually my dad's, but he said I could bring them. And then these are books I have to read, so they're not really useless. But then, for books I have read, other than these first Chronicles of Narnia, the only books I brought were Deathly Hallows, Hunger Games, and Mockingjay. Because these are smaller, so I brought 2 of them. I don't know why I chose these 2 over Catching Fire. I think I chose this one. This one's my favorite, Mockingjay is, and I picked Hunger Games because it's the first one, and the DVD just came out, which my parents are mailing the DVD to me, so I'll have that soon too. But then I chose Deathly Hallows because it's the one I like to reread the most, and so I have both the Deathly Hallows movies and the Deathly Hallows books. This is all falling over on me. I wasn't going to bring Twilight either. I had it all worked out in my head what movies I was going to bring, and then I just started grabbing DVDs and brought way more than I had planned, and at the same time brought less books than I had planned, which is really weird for me because I read a lot more than I watch DVDs. So I don't know, but this is turning out a lot longer. I did not expect this video to be this long. So I'm going to go now. I will see you guys later.